Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome to the NWRA, the Northwest Racing Association. I am Blake Deponette, joined alongside of Jimmy Deese. How are you doing tonight, Jimmy?
I am wonderful, super excited to call this race at Eldora.
We got our super stocks here tonight from Eldora Speedway. The first race was fantastic. We had a 40 lap green to checkered. Hopefully we can see 50 here with the super stocks tonight.
I hope so. Is this a 50 lap feature tonight?
I think so, either 50 or 60. I'm hoping the first of those two options.
50 laps.
50. Old Jordan Gage walked the dog on that first one, didn't he?
Yes, he did. For sure.
Had a 2-second lead over Johnny Ratley when it was all said and over.
Looks like our practice session is almost over right now as it stands. Quick time tonight is, I guess we're going to call Johnny out and call him a liar. Johnny Ratley says he doesn't care for Eldora. Quick time, 19.461. Second place in practice speeds times is Carl Kilgore with a 19.538. Keith Hackney third, 19.551. Fourth, Jamie Massey, 19.564. Out to fifth is William the Grove Hargreaves with a 19.569. So pretty close times.
You know what other track that other Ratley says he doesn't like?
What's that?
Volusia.
Is he fast at Volusia too?
He's fast everywhere he goes. Anytime he puts a car on the track, he's fast.
Well, if he makes podium tonight, I'm going to call him out and tell him he's a liar.
I've done that multiple times. It doesn't do you any good, Jimmy. It makes you feel better for every bit of 2 seconds, but
looks like we're going to qualify now. The guys are going to go out and they each get 3 laps.
He's a little generous with his qualifying laps, isn't he? 3?
3 of them, yep.
I thought about trying that in one of our divisions over at Dirt Kings.
I always like getting 3 because it seems like I always end up tapping the wall or doing something dumb. It'd be nice to have that 1 extra lap.
That's about like real life when you go out to run your qualifying, you get 3 laps.
Oh, you need to show. Oh, now it's gone. That was. Oh, there it comes. It's in. Depends on the light. You need to do an end car tonight on Johnny Ratley. He's got a Viv's retail liquor right there on his dash.
I will definitely check that out. I'm in the process of making me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich at the moment.
Those are my favorite.
Yeah, a little bit of raspberry jelly.
Johnny only took 2 laps. Maybe that's all he needed. He's got quick time so far. Riding with William Hargreaves. Will with the 19.595. We've got a handful of people left to qualify. It looks like quick time tonight is Johnny Ratley with a 19.538. Carl Kilgore with a 19.555 sits in second. Jordan Gage, the winner from the last race, with a 19.559. Jamie Massey with a 19.565. Keith Hackney with a 19.592. So these guys' times are all right there together.
So I need to go in car of Billy?
Johnny Ratley.
Johnny, okay.
Johnny Ratley tonight. He's got the Viv's retail liquor right there on the dash. You know where Billy's got the picture of his mother there on the dash?
Yep.
That area is where Johnny's got old Viv's logo there.
Our viewers are getting a good block A lesson tonight. You know that?
How so?
The official pop of Block A is Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
And
the official meal of a broke ass college kid.
Yep, peanut butter and jelly. Too bad it wasn't crunchy peanut butter, but raspberry jam. Oh yeah.
That sounds good, actually. So you prefer crunchy peanut butter?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Okay. I'm a smooth kind of guy.
Oh, that's good too. That's what I got on this one right now. Only if I had a couple bananas to slice in here. I love peanut butter and banana.
Oh yeah. All right. Heat number 1 is gritting up down pit lane right now on the pole. Do we have an invert going, or did he pull in a late qualifying run? It's the
Let's line
69
up.
of Keith Hackney. Outside of Keith on row number 1 is the 2 car of Jamie Massey.
On the inside of row number 2 looks to be the 16 of David Blackberg. To the outside, it's the 21 of Fast Eddie Farness.
Row number 3 is the 4 machine of Calvin Brooks. Outside of Calvin, you've got the 55 of Cruz Caudell.
On the inside of row number 4 looks to be the other 16 of Dustin Hennigan, who's outside 17 of Robert Tucker.
Piloting the 99 car on the inside of row number 5 is Travis Burtzer. Outside of Travis, you've got the 14 machine of Joseph DeBoer.
Do we only have 5 rows in this heat?
Yeah.
Okay, good deal.
Maybe I want spotter here.
I might go TV3. Maybe 4.
So what happened to Ratley had quick time? Did Hackney qualify late and knock him off?
Well, Ratley had fast time in practice.
Well, when I was looking
he must
at
have,
it,
yeah. I
yeah,
see that.
Hackney qualified quick time late with a 19.488.
Where'd old Billy Northcutt end up? There's Blake. Oh, there's Billy. He's going to be starting second in Heat 2, actually.
Right beside Ratley.
Mm-hmm. I think we're going to go TV3. I think TV3 is going to be our camera angle choice for tonight. Here we go. Hackney getting the early advantage, but here comes Massey. High, wide, and handsome on the outside. Boom! A little bit of 8 wheels are better than 4. But does that ever rattle your cage, Jimmy, whenever somebody gets into you?
A little bit. It depends. Like if they get into me hard enough to where it makes my car kind of get upset, then yeah, it can shake me up. Ooh, Cruz Caudell looks like he's almost into the 16 of David Blackbird. It's like Jamie and Hackney are out front side by side this entire time.
Teammates
Both
out
of them
there.
put on a good run. Then here comes Eddie Farness in third. Looks like they are going to take the top 4 to the feature.
If memory
Right now we're
serves...
3 wide for the transfer spot.
What's up, Dave? If memory serves, that 16 is an HNL car. I know we were talking about that in between the races. The 16 of Hennigan.
Cruz Caudell trying to take away that transfer spot.
We're halfway in, halfway to go here in heat race number 1. Hey, if we go 50 laps green to checker tonight, it might not take as long as Knoxville.
Yeah, no kidding.
But we better
No
not get
kidding.
ahead of ourselves.
This is about a second faster on this track.
Weren't they running 22s?
I thought they were running like 20.5.
Oh, that could
20.6 is, I thought. Maybe not. Looks like Massey gets around Hackney, and Hackney's all over wiping on his back bumper for him.
We got 1 to go here this time by. One of these
Who's
nights,
gonna
I
come
just
in
want
fourth?
to.
Looks like Caudell
Cruz.
might get the fourth
Jamie
spot.
Massey's going to take the win. Hackney third.
Hackney second.
Or Hackney
Eddie
second.
Farness
Eddie
third.
third. Cruz will take that fourth and final transfer spot. Dustin Hennigan fifth. Blackbird sixth. Tucker seventh. Burtzer eighth. Brooks ninth. And DeBoer will be 10th.
Lining up in pit road.
One of these nights, I just want to see a Northcutt win a race.
Well, we got Billy and Blake in this next one.
And Ratley.
Starting on the pole, the one machine of Johnny Ratley. Outside of Johnny, we got the 0 of Billy Northcutt.
On the inside of row number 2 looks to be the 42 of Blake Northcutt. And to the outside, the 8 of... Hang on.
Jesse
Osborne. I knew that.
Row number 3, another Jesse Wallbanger, Jesse Wall. Outside of Jesse, you got the 29 machine of Lane Phillips.
On the inside of row number 5 is the 71 of Dan the Man Stiffler. His outside looks to be the 05 of Tommy Suttles.
Row number 5, you've got on the inside piloting the 8 machine, the Wild Thing, Jeremy Vaughn. Outside of Jeremy, you've got the 88 machine of Cody Ernest. Yeah, go and do an in-car of Johnny there. Let's give Viv some love. Check out her label there on his dash.
Viv's Retail Liquor is our title sponsor. And right there is the nice logo, the nice flamingo.
That looks good in that color of blue, that baby blue. That's a good look.
Sure does. There's old Billy's
There we go.
dashboard with a picture of his late mother. Blake doesn't have anything.
Blake
Man.
doesn't.
Blake
Blake's
doesn't have
slacking.
anything in his... Well, that would mean Billy's slacking, actually.
Well, as many paint jobs as he does.
He probably forgets what he does.
Yeah, probably.
Forgets what he does and doesn't do. There we go.
Johnny gets a good jump on that start.
He's saying, catch me if you can, Batman.
Yep. Hold my bear. Watch this, boys.
Yep.
He is on the move.
TV mixed is pretty awesome around here.
Is it? I haven't tried that one.
I think so. The viewers might dispute me. But that puts them right up on the wall. Look at that. Old Dirt Panda coming to play tonight.
1, 2, 3. Who is running fourth right now in the 2 machine?
That would be the wall banger, Jesse Wall.
Jesse Wall. Behind Jesse, we got Lane Phillips, I think.
Oh, that's a pretty cool view. You got the right front of Billy Northcutt there. Old Wild Bill. I love how they call him Wild Bill, but he's probably one of the most tamest people I've ever met.
Right?
He doesn't get anxious about anything unless you're a guy with the first name of Brian.
Right. I know that for a fact. And I can't blame him either.
Nope, I sure can't myself. We're halfway in, halfway to go. And heat race number 2.
Yeah, it certainly hurts your credibility when the one of the nicest guys on the service loses his cool on you. That's not a good endorsement.
That's not a compliment either.
No, Looks like old Lane Phillips is going to put a slider on Jesse Wall. Can he make it stick?
I think.
What, Jesse with the crossover. Oh, here comes the 88 machine up on the outside. Oh, up into
Suttles
the
in the wall.
You got pinched up. That's not 88. What is that?
05.
05.
Well, Wild Bill's going to have something to say about this.
Oh.
Billy looking at the inside of the one machine, Johnny Ratley.
Blake's riding right behind him saying, go ahead and mess up, boys.
Go ahead and wreck. Go ahead and wreck.
Yep, I'll pick it up for you. Looks like Lane Phillips is running fourth with Jesse Wall. Does Jesse have anything for him for that final transfer spot? Doesn't look like he's going to have anything for him.
Coming down the backstretch through turn 3 and 4 off of turn number 4. give the win to Johnny Ratley, second to Billy Northcutt, third to Blake Northcutt, fourth to Lane Phillips, fifth to the Wallbanger Jesse Wall, sixth to Tommy Suttles, seventh to Dan Stiffler, eighth to Jeremy Vaughn, ninth to Cody Ernest, and 10th to Jesse Osborne.
All right, lining up in pit row right now, the 121 machine of Carl Kilgore is the pole sitter for this race. Outside of Carl on row number 1, you've got the 71 of William the Grove Hargreaves.
On the inside of row number 2 is the 21 of Jim Revis. To the outside, we're still waiting on him to grid, but it looks like it's going to be Dale Farness.
Row number 3, the inside, piloting the number 12 car, Gerald Miller. Outside of Gerald, you've got the 18 of Joshua Ali.
On the inside of row number 4, my camera changed on me. Looks to be the 122 of Brennan Weeks, and the outside to 1 of Alex Breuer.
And rounding out your 5th and final row, starting in 9th, the 00 of Tanner Hutchins. Outside of the 00 machine, you got the 127 of J.D. Baker.
And Viv says, and that's how pandas roll. 1, 2, 3.
That's right.
Now the only thing is, you need the real wild thing of Greystone Wells right in there, and you'd be up for business. And Matt Dees, haven't seen Matt in a while. I feel like I'm missing one more panda. I know there's 6 of them. Oh, William. Yeah.
Is that a Yoo-Hoo car back there, the 00?
A what?
Yoo-Hoo? It looks like Yoo-Hoo chocolate milk on a yellow car.
Yeah, that is.
I'll be darned. Ooh, Carl gets a great jump over Will.
Old Terry's in there. He says, let's go Dale. Dale's right up on the wall, high, wide, and handsome. About to get around that 21 of Jim Revis.
Revis going to pull up in line? He does.
Yes, he will. Well, I can't tell if Hargreaves is in a new paint job from the first race or if it's a change of spec map.
I think it's a new paint job. I was thinking the same thing earlier when I was watching him practice.
His grill's like a chrome. I think Billy chromed it out. It looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it looks very cool, yeah.
We're coming up on halfway already. We're rolling tonight.
Jim Revis in the wall. Picks himself back up. Hangs on to the 4th spot.
Sorry about that old text tone there. You guys, I'm sure, heard.
You're all right. It's the Wolf guys.
Yeah, all the Wolf
Nightly
boys.
Wolf call. Yeah.
Nightly, it's more like 6 times a day.
Yeah, that's true. They do call 6 times a day like a bunch of old women, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they got nothing else better to do.
Right.
Hargreaves and Kilgore duking it out for first. There's a little bit of history there.
Oh, Hargreaves with the slider. Nope, he's going to hold it down low. He makes it stick. Here comes Kilgore around the outside.
We got 2 to go. Old Dale ready to pounce.
Yep. Dale Farness running in 3rd, waiting for those 2 to make a mistake. There's too much experience up front. I'm not so sure. Oh, Revis, another round of bad luck back there in the back.
We got 1 to go, coming out of 2. Out in the backstretch. Off at turn number 4, give it to Kilgore, 2nd to Hargreaves, 3rd to Farness, 4th to Miller, 5th to Ali, 6th to Breuer,
Looked like Hargreaves was giving her all he had there
Seventh
on
to
that last lap.
seventh to Baker, eighth to Hutchins, ninth to Rivas, and 10th to Weeks. So yeah, Jim Rivas having another round of bad luck.
Yeah, he is. I hate to see that for anybody. All right, heat number 4 is making its way to pit road on the pole.
This is our fourth and final
Last
heat
race
too.
winner, the 31 car of Jordan Gage. Outside of Jordan, you've got, he's the rocket. He is fast. The number 11 car, Kyle Moyer.
On the inside of row number 2 is 22, Josh Thomas. To the outside, to 16, of Jay Place.
Row number 3, the 55 machine of Cody Myers. Outside of Cody, the number 13 of Trevor Mattingly.
On the inside of row number 4 is the 250 of Austin Jeans. The outside, to 51 of T-Rail Payne.
And rounding out the field in row number 5 is the 73 machine of Brandon Sirratt. Outside of Brandon, you got the 181 machine piloted by Jesse Hoke. Let's see if old Jordan Gage can carry over the success to Eldora that he had at Knoxville.
He let those boys have it. They sure loaded that car up pretty fast and started heading east from Knoxville, Iowa to Rossburg, Ohio, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Hopefully they got that set up nice and tuned in.
That's right, open sets. Old Jacob Todd hooked me up with an open set.
That's funny because old Blockay still don't have that, and Blockay might be a little bitter over that.
Really? We were in a race where we were going to run open sets, and I said, I'll run it, but I don't have anything, and he hooked us up.
I've been on him since I met him about a year and a half ago on the service. Nope, I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing.
Yeah.
Same with old,
he hooked me up.
Same with old Jerry Schweitzer. I got nothing. I got nothing. I got nothing. Bullshit.
Pace track pulls in. Here goes Jordan. Let's see what he can do. Great start. Ooh, Moyer into the wall. Collects it back up. Like Josh Thomas down there on the bottom running third. Ooh, look at Jordan run that slider line. My goodness.
Knoxville 2.0, baby.
Yeah, I'd say. So he's running high in 1 and 2. Let's see if he runs the slider line again. Oh, Moyer's going to maybe take a peek under him. Nope, he runs it again.
He just dives it way down in there and slides up.
Slides all the way back up. He sure does. He's clear up against the wall when he starts coming left. He goes again. That's interesting. You know, it's interesting to watch these different guys run these different lines to see what works for one and what doesn't work for another.
Yeah, absolutely. Coming up to halfway already.
Who is in that black car with the green along the bottom of the doors, Blake?
That
looks like yellow or gold.
The one on the inside there?
Yeah.
That would be Jay Place.
That's Jay. Okay. Looked like Jordan Gage got into the wall, slowed up. Kyle Moyer gets a heck of a run on him. Doesn't have enough room to shut the door. But he keeps him from taking that super low line that Jordan's been running.
It'll still keep the lead nonetheless. I got him 3 wide for
Here
second.
goes Jay Place with a 3-car slider.
That might be Gage's best friend.
Yeah, no kidding. He may have just bailed Gage out of that one. Oh, here comes Moyer. The inside of Jay Place. Got 2 to go. Looks like those guys are getting good use out of that wall.
Absolutely. See, he enters way low and then slides almost all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
We got
Here
one to
comes
give
Jay
here.
cutting down. White flags out, taking the top 4.
He's even running that in 1 and 2 now, isn't he?
Oh.
Down
Yeah,
the
he
back
is.
stretch. 3 turns,
See
3
if
and
Moyer's
4.
got anything for Jay Place.
Gage is going to take heat race number 4 at the line for second. Give it to Jay Place. Third to Moyer. Fourth to Thomas. 5th to Moyer, 6th to Payne, 7th to Janes, 8th to Hoke, 9th to Sirratt, and 10th to Mattingly. David Harden says J with the triple S.
Yeah, for sure, David. I saw that, man.
Oh, David knows what a triple S is. I think he's had a couple of them put on him before.
Yeah. I put a slide job on David last night in our race, but it was clean. I think I got far enough out in front of him that it wasn't a dirty one. I like running with David. He's one of those guys that you always know will run you clean.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we are the first of 2B mains. Are going to take the top 4 to the feature. 12 laps is the distance. Let's see what our field looks like for this number 1 of 2B mains. On the pole, the 16 of Dustin Hennigan. Outside of Dustin, we've got the 18 machine of Joshua Ali.
On the inside of row number 2 is the 16 of David Blackberg. To the outside, the 1 of Alex Breuer.
Row number 3, the 17 machine of Robert Tucker. Outside of Robert, you've got the 127 of J.D. Baker.
To the inside of row number 4 is the something or other of Travis Bertzer. The outside, the 00 of Tanner Hutchins.
In row number 9, piloting the 04 car is Calvin Brooks. Outside of Calvin, you've got the 21 of our bad luck guy so far tonight, Jim Rebus.
On the
row number 5.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry.
You got it. Go for it.
Okay, well, I thought maybe you were checking something. Rounding out the field, in row number 6 is the 14 machine of Joseph DeBoer. Outside of Joseph, we've got the 122 of Brennan Weeks.
I was actually checking something, Facebook comment section.
Right, they are right on the pace trucks off, and the race has started. Dustin gets a jump out ahead, takes that high line. Blackberg to the inside. Looks like Robert Tucker. Who is that car?
Looks like the 127 of Baker.
Is that who that was? Okay, I couldn't tell.
Oh, Rivas around again.
Oh, man. I hate to
He
see
kept
that.
it going.
Looks like
That dude couldn't buy a brake if he tried.
Right? Oh, into the wall. What do you call that when they do the thing at the same exact time? They do swimming in the Olympics where a bunch of them get in the pool and they do the same moves at the same time. There's a name for it. When these guys get in the wall, they look like those, just where, I mean, it's identical. One after another.
Oh, like a relay?
No. It's where they're all coordinated and they're doing the same exact move at the same synchronized swimming.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Synchronized swimming. So watching sometimes
Synchronized
when these
wall
guys,
riding.
Yeah, synchronized wall riding. Like Brennan Weeks has come from the tail of the field. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. Brennan's running 7th, it looks like.
Which one? There's like 3 Bloomquist cars.
4. I think he's the red one, isn't he? Isn't that Brennan Weeks? Oh! David Blackberg
Did you forget something?
gets together with Joshua Ely.
Huh?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Well, I forget what.
Red?
Red.
Red.
I thought that was Brennan Weeks in the red Bloomquist car.
It probably is.
What am I forgetting, though?
I don't know what red looks like.
Oh. Well, Robert Tucker's getting ready to battle Blackberg for 4th place here.
We're
getting ready to come
halfway
around to
in.
take lap 8.
Just cross the halfway marker. Got 5 to go.
Blackberg's going to slip up right in front of Tucker. I think if Tucker wants the 4th spot, he's going to have to pull down to get around Blackberg.
Is it just me or does Alex Brewer's nose look a tad different than Joshua Eli's? Like, almost like a different model of a Chevy.
Oh, man. Blackberg and Tucker are getting together. I don't think Blackberg knew Tucker was outside of him there. Well, I noticed I was checking out the wraps from before. It looks like Billy Northcutt uses a newer Camaro grill.
Okay.
And who's the guy who was painting? Yeah, he did H&Ls as well, I think. It looked like he was using on his dirt painted cars one style of the new Camaro grill, and the other guys H&Ls had a newer style, but it looked like it was a little bit different.
I got you. But you use the
Coming
new
around
style,
to
the old
get the white
style.
flag. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got Robert Tucker and Blackberg still fighting it out for the final transfer spot, coming to the white flag. Does Tucker have anything for Blackberg?
I think so. I think he'll force it.
You think he'll pull down and do a slider? Here he goes. Big one. Blackberg's going to cross him over.
Blackberg got him.
Did he?
Yes, he sure did. By 31 1,000ths of a second.
Wow.
So your 4 moving on will be the 18 of Joshua Lee, the 16 Dustin Hennigan, the 001 of Alex Breuer, and the 30 of David Blackberg. Robert Tucker, Calvin Brooks, Travis Burtzer, Brennan Weeks, Tanner Hutchins, J.D. Baker, Joseph DeVar, and Jim Rivas will all try again next week.
All right. B main number 2 is lining up now. On the pole, the full. Ugh, one more time in English. Let's try this again. On the pole, the 483 of the wall banger, Jesse Wall. Outside of Jesse, you got the 55 of Cody Myers.
On the inside of row number 2, the 05 of Tommy Suttles. To the outside, the 51 of T-Rail Payne.
Row number 3, the 71 machine of Dan Stiffler. Outside of Stiffler, you got the 250 of Austin James.
On the inside of row number 4, the 8, the Wild Thing, James.
One more time in English.
Jeremy Vaughn. To the outside, the 181 of Jesse Hoke. I had to remember which eight car that was.
Row number 5, the 88 of Cody Ernest. Outside of Cody, we've got the 73 of Brandon Sirratt.
Your final row number 6. To the inside is the other 8 of Jesse Osborne, and the outside, the 13 of Trevor Mattingly.
Sorry, Blake, I tripped over my words starting that one, and that stuff gets contagious.
Yes, it does. Do you remember how I was telling you about Weed Sport earlier with with Eddie making his debut in the 21H?
Yep.
I think that 13 car might have been the finale, to his night.
Looks like Cody Myers gets a good run and gets out front. We have running second down there.
That would be Tommy Suttles.
Oh,
boom, in the wall.
There it was, synchronized in the wall again. Old T-Rail and 55 machine.
I bet old T-Rail would be fun to have an interview with.
Well, he's driving his butt off trying to make the show. There they go again. See how they all at once just...
There must not be a cushion there.
It's like they've followed each other in and just bang, bang, bang. They look like dominoes.
Old David Harden says, "Have another swig, Jimmy. You will get it."
Well, I'm drinking Diet Coke, David. It'd take an awful lot to get me there, I reckon. Looks like the 71 machine of Stiffler's trying to play spoiler up there.
Old T-Rail not letting them have it, though.
No, he's not. Tell you what, though, Stiffler's no slouch.
Yeah, Stiffler doesn't get up there. He's about to get passed by the Wild Thing.
Oh,
the Wild Thing's going to cross them all over. One of these nights I'll have to get a clip of me creating havoc here in an NWRA race. At Eldora, actually. We should get that turned into a commercial, Jimmy.
you think so?
Yeah, it ended up in Eddie Farness flipping over top of Caleb Ramsey to take second place while he was T-boned me to push me across the line to win the race.
Oh, wow.
It worked out good for me, but there were some guys that weren't very happy with me that night. Especially since I didn't even qualify to start the night off, and I had to run the C, the B, and the A.
So it looks like the race is going to come down for this transfer spot between Terrell Payne and Dan Stiffler. Oh, who's behind Stiffler? Jeremy Vaughn, Wild Things moving on up too. He's going to start applying some pressure.
Old Dave Harden said might have to spice it up.
Maybe it'll kill the COVID that's in my house right now.
Well, I'll get some moonshine for that.
I got some of that stuff. Yeah, that'd about kill anything, won't it? I think you drink it up, it'd probably make your toenails fall out. Looks like the 55 of Cody Myers just about got into the...
He's working on Tommy. He's going to take second at the line.
What do we got? 2 to go this time by?
We're coming to 2 to go. Although if those boys don't get up to the top, we're about to have a 4-car battle for second, third, fourth, and fifth.
Yep. Here comes Terrell Payne.
Old Jesse Wall putting a clinic on. We got 1 to go.
Looks like Stiffler's going to get a run. Can he stick it down low in turn 3 and 4 and make it work?
He's going to try.
Oh, did he get it?
Yeah, he got it.
Wow.
Stiffler's going to take the final transfer spot on that. Old Payne not having it. He let him know post-race what he felt of that. So Dan Stiffler, Tommy Suttles, Cody Myers, and Jesse Wall going to the feature. Terrell Payne, Cody Ernest, Jeremy Vaughn, Austin James, Jesse Hogue, Trevor Mattingly, Jesse Osborne, Brandon Sirratt, and Dustin Hennigan. We'll try again next week. We got a 3-minute warm-up, and then be into the feature. But I failed to mention our sponsors tonight. How dare me?
You slacker.
I was making my peanut butter and jelly sandwich to start the night out.
You slack. Yes.
We got the Mid-South Dirt Slingers. We got the Dirt Slinger Wraps. Team 126 Racing, our wonderful title sponsor for the Super Stocks, Viv's Retail Liquor. This is the Northwest Racing Association, and we are on the Panda Nation iRacing Network. So, Jimmy, I was telling you about that Chevelle we had that was wrapped in a 1/4 inch of steel. They wrapped the entire chassis except for the cockpit. And he got in a bad wreck one night, and the tow truck came to pick him up by the cockpit. And right when he picked that car up, it broke the car, snapped it in half because of all the weight with the steel.
Oh, wow.
And the next year, they came back with a Camaro, and that thing was fast as hell, too. But that Chevelle they took down to run the World 100 at Eldora in the 70s, probably 77 or 78, and they were in the transfer spot to make the big event, and they had a red flag because somebody went flipping, and they had to wait on an ambulance to get there and haul him to the hospital and whatnot. And by the time the tires cooled down and they restarted, he fell outside the transfer spot and did not end up making the show.
You know, when I was a teenager going to the races, whenever they had to send the ambulance to the hospital, I would not mind it at all because it extended the night, made it longer, and I was with friends and having fun.
Yeah.
And now that I'm an adult, when that happens, I'm like, oh crap, we're delayed for like another hour. I need to go home and go to bed.
I love I love being at the track late, especially when I'm working on a car. There's nothing, I mean absolutely nothing more badass than rolling up in a hauler and actually feeling like you're a part of something and getting the pit pass and walking through the pits. And there,
Light touch.
there's two things that suck about the night, especially if you miss setup and you load up a wrecked race car.
At Charleston this year, Charleston was one of the first tracks in the Midwest to open due to COVID. And that first night, I can't remember how many cars they had, 160 or 180. The pits were full and they had haulers out in the front where the people park, where people were pitting out in the parking lot because they were so full. I
Wow.
think they got over at like 3:30 in the morning.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, we ended up leaving at like 11:30.
I was gonna say I'm sure nobody cared though.
No, they were all having a ball. Everybody's glad just to be racing.
Uh huh.
All
Something
right.
other than sitting at home.
On the pole for the feature, the number 2 car of Jamie Massey. Outside of Jamie, you got the one machine of Johnny Ratley.
That's a miracle that row number 2 hadn't gridded yet.
Row number 2, I'll call it.
Yep, keep going.
Row number 2, the 121 machine of Carl Kilgore. Outside of Carl, you got the 31 of Jordan Gage.
Keep going.
Row number 3, the inside is 69 of Keith Hackney. Outside of Keith, we got the 52 machine of Billy Northcutt.
And another.
Row number 4, the 71 of William Hargreaves. Outside of William, you got the 40 car of Jay Place.
On the inside of row number 5 is the number 21 of Fast Eddie Farness. To his outside, the 42, Blake Northcutt.
Row number 6, the 27 machine of Dale Farness. Outside of Dale, you've got the 11 machine of Kyle Moyer.
On the inside of row number 7 is going to be the 55 of Cruz Caudell. To the outside, looks like it's going to be the 22 of Josh Thomas. Somebody did not grid.
You go ahead, Blake.
Which is going to put the 12 of Gerald Miller on the inside of the row, and then you got Jesse Wall. To his outside, the next row is going to be the 18 of Josh Lee. To the outside will be the 55 of Cody Myers. Your final row, the 16 of Dustin Hennigan, and the 71 of Dan Stiffler. Tommy Suttles and Alex Breuer are also in there. X, Y, and Z. All right, who's your pick?
I think I'm going to have to go with... Do I go with my gut?
Yes, you go with your gut. It didn't work out for me the last time.
My gut in this is Jamie Massey.
I'm going to say Johnny just because he said he sucks here. So Johnny Ratley.
That's true.
I'm going to call him a liar. If he wins this, he's a liar. Here we go.
Right? Jamie's going to try and slide up into the top line. He makes it happen. Here comes Johnny, gives him enough room. He gets on the outside of him, 3 wide.
As Billy Northcutt almost got hooked across the front of the field.
Ooh, Moyer and Northcutt are getting together.
And Moyer's getting the crap kicked, or not Moyer, Billy's getting the crap kicked out of him right now. Susan Farness said my pick is Eddie.
Hey, he's up there. He could do it.
That 21 machine right there, that white and red one. I'm not a big fan of red, but that car looks awesome.
Like you know what red looks like anyway.
Well, fair point. Fair. Touche, Jimmy.
Oh, Carl's checking out. Jamie about over rotates, slows up Keith Hackney. Looks like Cruz Caudell's down there with him. Carl's kind of pulling out on his own, isn't he? There goes Ratley into the wall.
Doesn't matter. Here he comes back to the outside of Jamie Massey for second.
Oh, Massey and Hackney both take the slider line.
Well, does that ever annoy you when you're in the middle of the track and the guy on the outside passed you because he had a little advantage from the wall?
Yes. Yeah, I think iRacing needs to fix that.
It doesn't bother me too much because if the guy's going to keep doing it, one time he's going to screw up and he's going to lose 4 spots.
Yeah, but it bothers
It
me
defeats
because
the purpose.
it's unrealistic. You do that in real life, you're going to be popping tires. You're going to be getting sheet
Unless
metal into the tires.
you're at Fairbury. Then your right rear quarter panel is in the wall
That's true.
all the time.
Ooh, Hackney into the wall. Oh, Carl's checking out.
Old Billy started dropping again. Back around Josh Thomas and Jesse Wall.
Oh, William Hargreaves about looped it. Moyer's
Moyer's
going
going
around.
around. Let's see what happened there. Looks like Lane Phillips disconnected. He was the one that did not grid. I wondered who that was. Looks like between Dustin Hennigan coming up and Dale Farness actually getting a little advantage off the wall. Looks like Kyle Moyer is going to get the raw end of that deal.
Carl Kilgore probably did not want to see that yellow as his lead was extending lap by lap. He was creating a lot of space between him and second place Jamie Massey. Who's in third? Is that Cruz Caudell going to get the third spot? Or is
Yes.
Hackney?
I think it's Cruz.
Is it? Okay. You got Ratley in, what is that? Ratley in fifth, Gage in sixth, Hargreaves in seventh, Eddie Farness eighth. Who was that car after Eddie? Black chrome numbers. That's not Hennigan, is it?
That is Hennigan.
Hennigan and then Dale Farness running out your top 10. See, we're calling these enough. I'm starting to learn their cars. If they wouldn't change wraps every race.
Exactly. Exactly.
That makes it tough.
Oh, like that one night they all just randomly showed up in freaking Scott Bloomquist cars.
Yeah, there's like 10 or 12 of them in Scott Bloomquist cars.
Bloomquist 1, Bloomquist 2, Bloomquist 3.
All right, getting them stacked back up here. See if Carl can get out in front again.
Here we go.
Ooh, 3 wide there in the back. There's probably going to be some black flags over that. Let's see if Jamie can stay
Dale
on Carl.
Farness throwing us. Nope, he thought better. He's about to pull a triple S right on.
Was he?
Right on Eddie. These boys are getting after it.
Yes, they are.
This is the only track I've ever seen a successful 5 wide. And I have a picture of it. Oh, they're almost 5. They're 4 wide there. They're not afraid to force the issue, are they?
No, they're not. Looks like Carl's figured out something to get around this place a little bit faster than the other guys in the top 3, Keith and Jamie. He's making something work. It doesn't look like he's bouncing off the wall like a lot of the others are. And I wonder
there's
if
some guy around. That's Johnny.
I'm wondering if Carl keeping off that wall completely isn't allowing him to keep his momentum up a little bit more than the guys behind him.
Johnny Ratley just getting into the wall and turning himself. Well, shit. The blockade curse is in full effect. I'm just going to retire from picking guys. I'm going to stick to dirt draft on that.
I'll tell you what, you did a good job on dirt draft last week.
Yeah, I got lucky. I think I had Tyler Bruning, Dennis Erb, Kyle Bronson, Tanner English, and Bobby Pierce. And I won about 2,500 points.
Wow.
Actually, I had guys racing tonight. Let's see.
So last year, wasn't it Tyler Erb and Bobby Pierce got into it?
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Herb got banned until he completed anger management, which he's done, and he is
I won some points tonight. But
apparently Tyler.
yeah, Herb is back.
Herb's, yeah, he's been doing really well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he won the other night. Him and Clint. Actually, he got disqualified the other night.
Oh, he did.
Yep.
For what? He failed inspection.
No, Mason Ziegler. I put the bumper to him and passed him for a transfer spot. So on the cool down lap going into 3, Herb came in there wide open into his door.
Oh.
He got parked for the night. Tonight I got 74th, and I gained 50 points tonight. 7th, 9th, 11th, 12th, and 18th. Here we go.
We go, another good start for Carl. Hackney, really good jump for Hackney. He's going to slide it and try and stick it up in front of Massey. Almost took out Carl in the process. That's close.
There was a Bloomquist car.
Oh, Moyer was turned around.
There was a Bloomquist car that was dead ass sideways going into 1. There was some good Twitter drama going on the other night too. Between Tyler Herb, actually.
Is Tyler hot-headed?
Tyler is the equivalent of so do you know that guy that Mother Billy Northcutt was not very happy at in our league the other day?
Yes.
So imagine the prickness of that guy.
Okay.
Mixed with the Block A tantrum.
Oh, wow.
With the
Yeah, I'm surprised he doesn't
with
get
the
in
Cody
fist
Sean's
fights.
with the Cody Sean's personality. He called Clint Boyer out. He tweeted at Clint Boyer. I think Boyer said something about Herb getting disqualified, and he retweeted it and said, "How about you get your backup late model out because he owns Josh Richards' car?" And says, "How about you come out here since you're not running Daytona?" Called him right out.
Oh, Clint's a hothead too. I've shared a few lobbies with Clint here on iRacing. He's hot-headed.
He is funny.
He may be funny, but he's hot-headed. He's lost his cool in a few races that I've been in with Clint.
The problem is he's done this professionally for a livelihood, and then he gets on here with bozos like me and you that just like to have fun.
Yeah, but I've always raced him with respect. He
wasn't
absolutely mad at me. He's mad at other people. Looks like second, third, and fourth all into the wall. Somehow make it work. Oh, they're turning around again in the back. Wow. They are having trouble getting going through turn 1.
And they're single file. Look at that.
Good deal.
I can honestly say I got wrecked by Dale Earnhardt Jr. on here once.
Did you?
In a 305 at Lanier. And you know what? I didn't even care because he keyed up and said, "Blake, I'm sorry about that."
For him. Yeah, the last race I was in, we were running 358s at Cedar Lake, and something happened on the track between Clint and another driver, and the whole yellow, Clint is running into the ass end of the other driver trying to spin him out under yellow. And I'm behind him. I'm thinking, dude, just relax.
We're coming up on halfway here. Well, there was something. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm getting old, Jimmy.
If that's the case, I need to, after we get off here, I need to go measure for a casket.
Twice. There's something I really like about you, Jimmy. You know what that is?
What's that?
You might be twice my age, but you also have twice as much wisdom as I do, and I can always count on it whenever I need it.
Yeah, but part of my problem, though, Blake, is I stopped maturing at 13 years old. I'm a 13-year-old stuck in a 44-year-old's body.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? Are we going green here?
What's that?
Well, my grandson is, haven't been able to meet him yet. He's still in the hospital, born a couple months early. But even on videos that they send where he's like eating and he farts when he's eating, we all still laugh over the little baby farting. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? It's the funniest thing that no matter how old you get, people still chuckle at a good fart. Looks like we got, who is that? Hackney right there in behind Carl. William Hargreaves is up to third.
Oh, I know what I was going to
He's
ask you about. Have you ever read Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s book?
No, I have not.
I got that book when I was going down to have my leg surgery, and I read that thing in a day. And I don't read. I don't like reading books. I don't have the concentration for it. But you talk about one of the most uh, open stories I've ever heard anybody tell. That's as real gets. He didn't leave any detail out.
That's cool. I'll have to
It's
check that out.
it's pretty freaking awesome. And I think I picked it up for like 12, 13 bucks, and it was absolutely worth it.
Oh, here comes Jay Place down on the bottom throwing a slider. Well, nope, he's going to make it stick. Trying to find something that'll work outside of that high line. Oh, slides right up in front of Cruz Caudell. Here comes Eddie.
Oh, Jamie Massey slipped back a little bit. Hargreaves up to third, Hackney second. I tell you what, does it look like those numbers on Hackney's car kind of looks like an 88? The way the 6 and the 9 are so close together.
Yep, sure does.
Viv, if you're still listening, you're kind of quiet tonight.
Maybe things are hopping down at the liquor store.
Maybe
she's busy making that cash register ring out.
At least one of us is doing that.
Ooh, Massey's gets a good run. Hargreaves tried going down low on that. That didn't work out too hot for him. He lost a lot of momentum. Down low. I think these guys are trying to search for some tack, seeing if the bottom's going to come in yet. A lot of times when you're running this track, Eldora, it's usually the high line comes in. That's usually the fastest way around the track, but every once in a while that bottom will come back in and actually get faster than the top. I think that's what William was doing.
Look at
He
that.
was down there checking it.
The guys who finished 1, 2, and 3 in heat race number 2 are back there 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Wow.
The old Northcutt boys.
Talk about sticking with it and sticking it out. In a points race, every position counts.
It
even
sure
on the
does.
bad nights. That's something I had trouble stomaching was, who was it? Drove for Richard Petty last year. He quit iRacing that one time because he got in a wreck and he was going to be in the back.
Oh,
he's like,
Bubba Wallace.
Bubba Wallace, he's like, yeah, I'm just not doing it. You guys have fun, and like logged out. I lost a lot of respect for him. Whoa!
Oh, that's a triple S from Jay.
Yeah, Jay just slid right up in front of William.
That was the middle finger, if I've ever seen one. You know, I think, and I know we as Wolf Racing have gotten into this discussion before, and I know I'm probably the only one that stands firm on this belief. But we got a yellow here.
That's gonna be on William.
I honest to God think that Wallace is a better driver than people give him credit for.
We're gonna find out this year.
We are
driving for Team 2311. I would say Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin aren't going to run second-rate equipment.
No, I don't. When Bubba was running for Roush, they had tremendous success in that last year in that Xfinity car before they shut it down. And then the next thing you know, you end up in Petty's car, which I love the King, but I know he's not even the majority owner, but his rides haven't been top tier for a while. That was kind of like Dale Earnhardt Incorporated up until '08 when they merged with Ganassi,
Yeah.
or '09 or '10 or whenever it happened.
Can you imagine living the life of Dale Jr. where it's your dad's company and it's his legacy and memory, and your mother-in-law is the type of person where you can't even run for your dad's own company?
I think,
That had to have been a heartbreaking decision for him.
oh, absolutely, but at the same time, when it comes to Rick Hendrick, I don't know how you could say no to that guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I just think as a son, I
Yeah,
would want to honor my dad's legacy, and if I could win in his race car for his company, you know.
he uh, he did well for himself.
Pace truck pulls in. What we got? 9 to go
Yep,
this time by.
I think when the history books are written, I think Junior might go down as possibly one of the greatest NASCAR drivers that did not win a title.
Definitely the most popular to never win a title.
I think he had 25 to 30 wins, which that was about what Mark Martin had, I think.
I always liked Mark Martin,
He was another badass. He was humble.
even though he drove a Ford and I was a Chevy guy. I still liked him.
I was having a blast when he was running that 5 car for Hendrick, watching him and Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson finish 1, 2, 3 in points. He put Alan Gustafson on the map.
You think old Hackney's got anything for Carl?
Oh yeah, this isn't
Think he
over.
does.
This is not over. I bet those two are going to horse around, and Massey's going to be in this before it's all said and over. Oh, Hargreaves still rolling the bottom there.
Yeah, it looks like he's going backwards. His front end looks like it's tattered up a little bit. That slows you down more than you would think.
Especially here.
Yeah. He's probably just going to try and stay clean, stay out of the wrecks, and finish as high as he can for the points.
We got 5 to go. 5 phalanges in the air. I want to get my Trax announcer on here once to call a race.
There you go. You ought to. I'd like to hear Wes Waltman call a race.
I would too. I'm looking forward to hearing him call one this season. Hopefully on Dirt on Dirt.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope to catch one broadcasted. I'd like to listen to him. Boy, Hackney is not falling off at all, is he?
No, but old Massey better unhook the plow because he's going to have company here soon.
It's like Jay Place is.
We got 2 to go. I don't know. Kilgore might have this. Here comes Place to the inside of Massey. White flag, 1 lap remaining.
Be interesting to see who it's going to be for that third spot on the podium.
Yeah, it sure will.
Oh, Jay's in the wall and around all by his lonesome.
Yep.
Wow, he disconnected before his car even stopped.
Kilgore's going to pick up the win. Hackney second, Massey third. Fourth will go to Eddie Farness. Fifth to the wallbanger, Jesse Wall. Sixth to Hargreaves. Seventh to Myers. Eighth to Joshua Lee. Ninth, Jordan Gage. Good run for him tonight all the way around. And 10th to Josh Thomas. Oh, 11th will go to Tommy Suttles. 12th to Dustin Hennigan. 13th, Dan Stiffler. 14th, Gerald Miller. 15th, Johnny Ratley. 16th, Billy Northcutt. 17th, Blake Northcutt. 18th, Dale Farness. 19th, Kyle Moyer. 20th, Cruz Caudell. 21st, Alex Breuer. 22nd, David Blackberg. 23rd, Jay Place. And 24th, Lane Phillips. We're going to get Jamie Massey, Keith Hackney, and Carl Kilgore in here to talk We're going to get Massey first. If I can get my camera angles set right.
Grandpa was slow, but he was old, Blake.
Huh?
I said Grandpa was slow, but he was old.
Oh, shush. Alrighty, we got the tube machine of Jamie Massey in the house. You got a copy there, Jamie?
I got you, buddy.
Man, you started on the pole. Old Carl Kilgore snuck around you there, and you had some company there towards the late part of that run there with Jay Place. But you weren't falling away. You were up there in the top three the whole freaking night. You had a great run tonight. Talk about it.
First and foremost, I want to apologize to Ratley. Early in the race, man, we were 3 wide, and Ratley kept getting the run, and I could see his nose, but I couldn't see him fully enough. And me and Hackney kind of got together, and I got into Ratley, and I felt like I was just not giving Ratley enough room. And for as much respect as I got for Ratley, I should have gave him more room. It's just hard, man. 3 wide. I hate this damn racetrack. Can't stand this racetrack. I'm glad to be out of here. I don't care if I'd have finished 37th. I'm just glad it's over with.
That track tended to get pretty slick tonight. Was that pretty much one lane around the top, or were you able to pull like a slider line or a middle or a bottom?
Early in the race, it was pretty good. You could run a little bit of the bottom. I don't know what Will had. He had that mug rolling on the bottom there. He could yank our chain for a couple of laps. I think he had. This is my guess. I think he had a little too much gear to run the top with us, so he was kind of stuck to middle to bottom, and that's the only reason I got back around him. But yeah, I think there could have been multiple lines, but it was just depending on what you had. And then right there with probably 20 to go, it was one groove, and that was to hope you didn't hit the wall too hard. But you gotta, I mean, that racetrack just sucks.
Oh, we had a couple cautions tonight. How did that pan out in your favor?
Well, I hate them damn cautions anytime, but I mean, I was just I was just ready for it to be over, dude. You know what I mean? We're all on the same racetrack at the end of the day, so I mean, we all got to race it. I just hate that place, and I'm not very good there. I got lucky, I won the heat race, and it's just like I said, you got to get in where you fit in, and I was definitely probably a 5th place car, but I'll take a 3rd.
You got anything for him, Jimmy?
I was going to say, Jamie, you were my pick to win tonight, but I'll tell you what, for as much trouble as everybody was having, you got to be tickled pink with a podium finish.
Yeah, dude. I like I said, I mean, I've told Blake this 1,000 times. He knows the racetracks I hate, and I had no business being up front, man. I hate that place, and I was just there, and I mean, I was content with second, running behind Carl. Then Hackney got a good restart there, and I just let him on up in front of me because I didn't want us to get stuck. So, I was content with 3rd. I really didn't care. I mean, I fell off a little there at the end because I was worried about getting into the wall. I just didn't want to be wall riding. So I was trying everything not to get in the wall. I think, oh hell, I was getting in it worse, trying not to get into it. And I mean, I was cool. I was cool if I just wanted to finish, man. If Jay would have threw a Hail Mary on the last lap, I didn't give a shit. It is what it is. I was just ready to get it over with. I'm ready for Knoxville.
Before I let you thank your sponsors here, in the most respectful way possible, you and Johnny Ratley are frickin' liars. Every track you guys say you hate, you guys always find yourselves on a frickin' podium. Well, I wish I had your guys' luck.
The reason that is, well, Johnny Ratley motivates me, man. If he hates a racetrack, I hate Fairbury, and he's freaking the man there. So I have worked my butt off to be good at Fairbury. So I ain't gonna say I'm good there, but I did win the fixed setup. The only damn race I've won all year happened to be Fairbury, and that's my least favorite track. It's just, I mean, we're gonna be good at every racetrack. I think if you're a race car driver, you're gonna be all right everywhere you go. It don't mean I don't like it, because I damn sure don't like Eldora. I just like racing, man, and there ain't much racing goes on at Eldora. It's one groove. And that's just, I just like to race, man. I like to be able to move around. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It was on the schedule. We had to race.
Well, man, do you got any people or sponsors that you'd like to thank tonight?
Yeah, man. I want to thank Extreme Savage for all they do over there on my late model team. SRI, Small Change Designs for hooking me up with the wraps, Lizard Lip Pit Lights, ML Performance, and Renegade Race Fuels. I want to give a shout out to H&L. I don't run a lot of street stock stuff that much anymore, but um, I love my boys over at H&L, and we still doing big things, just kind of running late model stuff and these big block modifieds and stuff. But thank y'all for everything y'all do, and congratulations to Carl and Keith.
Congratulations on your third place effort, and can't wait to see you back here later in the week.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, that was the 2 machine of Jamie Massey. Up next, we got the 69 of Keith Hackney. You got a copy there, Keith.
Yes, sir.
Man, you put on a hell of a show tonight, too. You started 5th and found your way up to 2nd, knocking on the door of Carl Kilgore for a race win. Talk about it a little bit.
Well, I did some tweaking on a set, something I have never ran before, and I happened to be the only car turning the 4s, so I was sort of surprised, and we was all surprised, like, dang, you turned a 4? I was like, did I? I mean, I didn't even know. And so that was a good motivational standpoint there. And in the heat race, it seems like 9 times out of 10, me and Massey's always in the same heat. It don't make a damn what race it is. We're always in the same heat. So when that happens, you best believe me, him's gonna be racing. You know, we stayed side by side for the most part of that heat, and I was like, hey, you got the momentum on the outside, so I'm just gonna tuck it behind you, and we still end up pulling away. So I was content with that, just like he was content in the feature. As far as feature, there again, tried something new because I mean, obviously everybody's gonna be up top, and me starting 5th, I was gonna have to pass some cars, so I was just rolling in the middle as long as I could, and then with what I was running, I had to get to the top side. And it just happened to be, it worked out pretty good in the end. And I feel like at the end, I was a little bit quicker than Carl was, but you know, I'm not going to push the issue. We're all teammates, so we're just trying to sweep the podium.
Well, we had a couple cautions in there. It kind of broke up the action about halfway point there. How did that pan into your favor tonight?
Well, it just depends. I know one time I got stuck on the bottom, and that's when I passed Massey. And then other times I was up top. I wasn't worried about that because I was real good up there. I mean, it's just pretty much you get in where you fit in, and just hope nobody wrecks.
Yeah, you got anything for him, Jimmy?
Congratulations, Keith, on a heck of a run, man. You looked super strong from start to finish. At any point, did you feel like you might have something for Carl?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think I really noticed it within the last, I don't know, 10, 12 laps because I was a lot better than he was in one. You know, I mean, it's just so treacherous up there. If he would tap the wall, I'd tap the wall right behind him. So, I mean, it was just one of those things. Just follow the leader pretty much. I mean, I wasn't going to really try to force the issue unless I was on his bumper, probably with about 2 laps to go because we had pulled out enough that we could probably race a little bit. But at the same time, you know, a win for him, a win for me, or a win for Massey is all still a win for Extreme Savage. So that's the way I'm trying to look at things.
Yep. Well, congratulations on a great run.
I appreciate it.
Do you got any people or sponsors that you like to thank? We'll get you on out of here.
Oh, yeah. Extreme Savage, first and foremost. SRI, Small Change Designs, Lizard Lip Pit Lights, ML Performance, Renegade Race Fuels. It's been a few weeks since I've raced over here, and I want to thank him for putting it on, and of course y'all for doing an amazing broadcast.
Well, congratulations on your second place effort, and can't wait to see you back here later on in the week.
All right, buddy, I appreciate it.
Alrighty, that was the 69K of Keith Hackney. Up next, we got the 21 of Carl Kilgore. You got a copy there, Carl.
Loud and clear, buddy.
Man, you were the man tonight. Started 3rd, got up to 1st. You had Massey and Hackney. They didn't get off your ass, that was for sure. Well, they definitely made you work for it. Talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, man, I'm not like the rest of the people. I love these top dominant racetracks because I love to bang the boards because that's how my real hometown racetrack is. And man, anytime we get to bang the boards, it's fun for me. And I've done some testing here, just like always. I always got to stay on top of my game, and with these guys helping me and being behind me with every step of the way, it's hard to beat us.
We had a couple cautions there in the middle part of the race. How did that pan into your efforts by being out front?
Man, you know how I am. I like them long green flag runs. So any caution when I'm out front is a bad one.
Was the track pretty much one lane around the top, or did you have some lanes that you can maneuver?
We actually set up to run the middle, and being that how this racetrack is, when I got to the lead, which was completely accidental because I had to throw a slider on Jamie and Johnny because I cut myself short on the entry of 3, so I had to throw a slider just to stay off the wall. And when we did get to pull out a little bit, it's just you got to hold that dominant line, even no matter what setup you're running, where you're set up to race.
Do you got anything for him, Jimmy?
Carl, congratulations on a heck of a run, man. There for a while, Keith was on your back bumper when you got a mirror full of Keith Hackney. Were you afraid that Keith might have something for you?
Oh yeah, man. When we're all racing together, money race, league race, or anything, it's a team effort till them last 10 laps, and I felt like he was better than me right there at the end. I don't know if he got in the wall or something right there late, and it gave me a little bit of a gap to play with or anything like that. But man, you always gotta be ready for anything, teammate or not.
Congratulations on a great run.
You got any people or sponsors that you'd like to thank there?
Oh yeah, man. And first and foremost, got to thank y'all boys for putting this broadcast on. I got to thank Eddie for running this league. I know we've had some ups and downs in races and whatnot because of tempers, but got to thank Extreme Savage for always doing what they do. Got to thank Renegade Race Fuel, ML Performance, SRI, Wizard Lip Pit Lights, Raise Energy, and man, this damn 21 car has been on a roll lately.
Well, congratulations on your race win, and hope to see you back here later on in the week.
Yeah, y'all have a good one.
Alrighty, that was the 21 of Carl Kilgore. Jimmy, do you want to do the honors for signing off tonight?
All right. On behalf of my co-host Blake Deponette, this is Jimmy Neese from the Dirt Panda iRacing Network. Until next time, peace out.